Coming in on Vector 247. Cargo secured.
All right, clear away.
Sector 12 empty. Moving on.
This is Captain Valkyrie Iraq. Any of your ships in range. Imperialist Titanic forces are attacking. They attempt to break through runway Niagara. Cannot hold them. Require immediate assistance. Repeat, this is Captain Valkyrie.
This is Somtov Fleet Command to all ships. Prepare for emergency hyperspace. Set course for the Homeworld.
I've got your wing. Target in sight. Preparing for launch, sir. I got him.
Down to 40%, sir.
Powering up weapon. Sharp left, I'll take a right. She missed a spot over left. Watch out.
Target status explosion and fire.
Auto launch set.
Tactical officer online. Full power to sensors, analyzing combat data now. Command, we need to find out where we can do the most good.
Understood, Tactical. Attention carrier Virak. This is Kith Somtov mining vessel Kunlan. We have arrived in sector 112 and request targeting data.
Good to have you, Kunlan. We've got a strike fleet needing cover in Sector 109. Can you assist?
We'll send everything we've got, but be advised, we are a mining vessel. It would be best if we did not have to move directly into the main battle.
Strike wing of Fireland's frigates are under attack from Titani bombers at this position.
Without fighter support, the frigates will be destroyed and that flank will collapse. Send out a squad of Acolyte fighters ASAP to assist the frigates.
Worker ready. Just tell me where to go. Armed and target set. Worker here.
Bridge. Command.
Worker ready. Yeah.
This is command.
Worker ready. Harvesting. Let me at him.
Setting assigned Group 1. Construction underway.
We've picked up a flight of Taidan fighters incoming from the main battle. They're probably investigating our hyperspace signature.
Roger, Command.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Beginning construction.
Roger, Command.
Setting assigned Group 1.
Just say the word. Recon, ready to go. Just tell me where to go. Recon, ready to go. I'm on my way, Command.
Setting assigned Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Locking on to your
Stand by
beacon.
Group 1.
Receiving. Ready.
Adding ships to Group 1. Stand by Group
Target
1.
locked in. Receiving.
Adding ships to Group
Target
1.
acquired.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group
Ready.
1. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1. Construction underway. This is command. Command ship is underway. Command ship is underway. Moving core fleet.
Worker here.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 1. Setting assigned Group 1.
Weapons charged. Target locked in. Target acquired.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command.
Command ship has successfully relocated. Bridge. Bridge.
Worker ready. Yeah, Command. Underway.
Stand by Group 1. Command. Stand by Group 1.
Moving out.
Bridge. Beginning construction. Stand by Group 1.
Underway.
This is Command. Stand by Group 1.
Underway. 2 coordinates now.
Yeah? Understood.
Stand by Group 1.
Harvesting.
Moving to attack.
Worker ready. Worker here. Good timing. There's a rattle in the manifold. Worker ready.
Roger, Command. Weapons charged.
Setting assigned Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Yeah?
Ready.
Stand by Group 2.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2 is command. Stand by Group 2. Adding ships to Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Adding ships to Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Coordinates locked in. Target acquired.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command. Receiving.
Stand by Group 1.
Ready.
Stand by Group 1.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Adding ships to Group 2.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 2.
Moving out.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Moving to attack. Target locked
Stand
in.
by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
Underway. Going into docking pattern.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
We've done it. By taking pressure off Kith Nabal's flank force, we've helped hold the line.
Attention, Kunlan. The first Imperialist attack wiped out our sensor grid. We need you to scout enemy positions with your recon ships. We are planning a counterattack.
Construction underway. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Returning to
Stand by
hangar.
Group 1.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Receiving.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Let me at 'em.
Setting assigned Group 3.
Coordinates locked in. I'm on my way, Command. I'll be there before you blink.
Stand by Group 1.
Acolyte locked down.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 3.
Roger, Command.
Just say
Stand
the
by
word.
Group 3. Adding ships to Group 3.
Just tell me where
Stand
to go.
by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command. Recon, ready to go.
Stand by Group 3.
We have picked up a convoy of enemy resources with escorts in this area. They must be resupplying the Imperialist attack fleet. Engage and destroy them.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group
Target
1.
acquired.
Stand by Group 3.
Coordinates locked in.
Command. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Bridge.
Worker ready. Hauling rock.
Stand by Group 1.
Our engineers think there is a way to link our acolytes together to form a Corvette-class vessel. They are ready to begin research on the project.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command. I'll be there before you blink.
Stand by Group 1.
Moving to
Stand by
attack.
Group 2.
Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 1. Beginning construction. Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 2.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 2. Report of hostiles by Group 2. Stand by Group
Weapons
2.
charged.
Setting assigned Group 1. Stand by Group
Target
1.
acquired.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged. Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 1. Bridge. Be advised, fleet. Command ship is relocating.
Ready.
Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1. Adding ships to Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by
Target
Group
locked
1. Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command.
Stand by
Returning to
Group
hangar.
1.
Ready. Going into
Stand by
docking
Group
pattern.
1. Attention, Kith Nabal. This is
Returning
the
to hangar.
Somta mining vessel Kunlan. The enemy resources have been destroyed. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Going into docking pattern.
Stand by Group 2.
Returning to hangar. Roger, Command.
Let me at 'em.
Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 1. Command ship is underway.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Command. Stand by Group 1.
Receiving. Ready. Roger, Command. Receiving.
Command ship has arrived.
Roger, Command. Roger, Command. Roger, Command. Ready. Receiving. Ready. Roger, Command. Receiving. Roger, Command. Roger, Command. Roger, Command. Ready. Receiving. Roger, Command. Ready. Roger, Command. Going into docking pattern. Receiving. Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Compositing. Underway.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 1.
Receiving. Coordinates.
Stand
Locked
by
in.
Group 1. Setting assigned Group 2. Adding ships to Group 1.
Ready. Returning to hangar.
Stand by Group 2.
Ready. Roger, Command. Roger, Command. Roger, Command. Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 1.
Receiving. Beginning link now.
Stand by Group 1.
Ready.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Underway.
Setting assigned Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Worker ready. Yeah?
This is Command. Construction underway.
Warning. The proximity sensor net is under attack in Sector 110. If the net fails, the Taidan force can run their entire fleet through the hole. We must defend the net immediately.
Stand by Group 1.
Moving
Stand
out.
by Group 2.
Underway. 2 coordinates now.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command. Moving out. Preparing to dock.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Underway.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group
Coordinates
2.
locked in. Underway.
Stand by
Two
Group
coordinates
2.
now. Moving out.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Underway.
Stand by Group 1. Beginning construction. Stand by Group 1.
Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group
Target
1.
locked in. Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 2.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired. Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Roger, Command.
Stand by
Going into
Group
docking
2.
pattern.
Setting assigned Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Setting assigned Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 1.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 2. Adding ships to Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group
Moving
1.
to attack. Target locked in. Going into docking
Stand by
pattern.
Group 2. Setting assigned
Ready.
Group 2.
Returning to hangar.
Setting assigned Group
Receiving. Receiving.
2. Stand by Group 1.
Equatorial hells.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand
Going
by
into
Group
docking
2.
pattern. Going into docking pattern.
Our forces have taken the upper hand. The Imperials are pulling back. One of their damaged cruisers is in this area.
Track it down and make sure it never threatens Higara again.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Underway. Two coordinates now.
Stand by Group 2. Bridge. Stand by Group 2. Command ship. Stand by Group 2.
Returning to hangar.
This is Command. Command ship is underway. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Ready.
Stand by Group 2. Adding ships to Group 2.
Ready.
Stand by Group 2.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 2.
Roger, Command. Ready. Roger, Command. Coordinates locked in. Target acquired.
Stand by Group 3.
Recon, returning to hangar.
Worker here.
Just say the word.
Construction underway. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Moving out. Receiving. Going into docking pattern. Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 2.
Receiving. Moving out. Underway, 2 coordinates now.
Stand by Group 2.
Underway.
Stand by Group 2.
Roger, Command. Coordinates locked in.
Recon, ready to go.
Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Underway,
Stand by
2
Group
coordinates
2.
now. Underway.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Weapons charged. Target
Stand
locked
by
in.
Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 2. Report of hostiles by Group 2.
Roger, Command. Parachute. Ready.
Stand by Group 1.
Returning to hangar.
Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command. This is going downhill fast. This is going downhill fast.
Stand by Group 1.
This is going downhill fast. Target locked in.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Receiving. Returning to
Stand
hangar.
by Group 1. Setting assigned Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Command. Moving core fleet.
I copy, Command. Right, packing up, getting underway.
Bridge. Command.
Worker ready.
Report of
Yeah,
hostiles by
Command.
Group 1.
Underway.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Ready. Pairing up.
Stand by Group 1.
Receiving. Compositing. Underway.
Just tell me where to go.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command. Roger,
Stand by
Command.
Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Ready.
Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Roger, Command. Beginning link now.
Stand by Group 1.
The tie-down cruiser has been eliminated.
Adding ships to Group 1. Objective completed.
Coordinates locked in. Going into
Stand by
docking
Group
pattern.
1.
Returning to hangar.
Mayday, mayday! Losing air! Tumbling!
We've got 3 unexploded warheads on this TIE cruiser. Suggest...
Hang in there, Blade 9. We'll have you locked down in a click.
Careful. Careful. That reactor is unstable.
Good work with the Kal-El frigate, Workers 5 and 7. I'm sure they'll forget to thank us later.
You got that right.
Worker 12. Did you track down those suit beacons we picked up in Sector 43?
Sorry, Command. We found the suits, but the poor dogs didn't have a chance to get their helmets on. We tagged them for the burial ships.
Attention, Higaran ships. We have thrown back the Imperial attack fleet. Higara should be safe once again. Kithnabel would like to thank our brothers and sisters from Kithmanan, Sajet, and Kalel for their aid in battle. Higara is in their debt, as are we.
Auto launch set. We've been asked by Kithmanan to help them find one of their destroyers. The last word the Bushan Ray sent was of a power plant failure. There are reports of tyrannic raider ships operating in this region, so all pilots should stay on the lookout for pirate vessels. Setting aside Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
Our workers aren't currently fitted for salvage and repair duty. We need to build an engineering module in order to prepare our work crews. We will have to jettison the upper ore canister to make room.
Adding ships to Group 1. Beginning construction. Ore transfer to Aux storage bays. Jettisoning canister. Triggering canister destruct to keep it out of pirate hands.
Sensors are picking up fast-moving meteor belts in the region. Fighters should have no problem maneuvering through them. But if the destroyer drifts into one of them, it could be easily destroyed.
Stand by Group 1.
Confirmed raider presence. Go to full alert.
Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
Just say the word.
Stand by Group 1. Construction underway.
Moving to attack.
Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Receiving.
Engineering module is now online. Research, repair, and salvage technology so our workers can assist the Bushan Lee.
Stand by Group 1. Research underway. Stand by
Going
Group
into
1.
docking pattern.
Stand by Group 2.
Roger, Command. Preparing to dock.
Stand by Group 1. Research completed.
Repair technology available. Upgrade workers.
Beginning research. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Let me at 'em.
Roger, Command.
Worker here. Harvesting.
Processor here. Processor moving out.
Stand by Group 1.
Underway.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 3. Stand by
Returning to
Group 1. Research completed.
Salvaging technology available. Upgrade workers.
I'm on my way, Command.
Worker here.
Stand by Group 3.
I'll be there before you blink.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Receiving.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Target locked
Stand
in.
by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command.
Stand by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command.
Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired. Moving to attack. Roger, Command. Ready.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 3. Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Pattern.
I'll be there before you blink.
Stand by Group 3.
Just tell me where to go. Coordinates locked in. Just say the word. I'm on my way, Command. Recon, ready to go. Coordinates locked in. Let me at 'em.
Stand by Group 1.
Moving out. Weapons charged.
Recon, ready to go. I'm on my way, Command. Just tell me where to go. I'll be there before you blink. Just say the word. I'm on my way, Command.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Coordinates locked in.
Let me at 'em. I'm on my way, Command. Just tell me where to go. I'll be there before you blink. Let me at 'em.
We are picking up faint comm echoes in these regions. The Bushan Ray may be close by one of these signal points.
Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 3. Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command. Receiving. Equatorial balance.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged. Ready.
Stand by Group 1. Beginning construction. Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command.
Stand by Group 1. This is Command.
We have found the Bushan Ray. She's badly damaged. We need to send in a worker to help them with repairs.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Be advised. Stand by Group 1. Command ship is relocating.
Returning to hangar.
Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 3. Adding ships to Group 1.
I'm on my way, Command. I'll be there before you
Stand by
blink.
Group 3.
Just say the word.
Stand by Group
Coordinates
3.
locked in.
Stand by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command. I'm on my way, Command.
Bridge. Command ship is underway.
Roger, Command. Can you speak up?
Worker ready. Head back in.
Processor here. Roger, Command. Can you speak up?
Begin upgrade now.
Processor here.
Upgrade complete.
Roger, Command. Receiving.
Stand by Group 1.
Processor here. Oh, Roger. Moving shop. Processor moving out.
This is Command. Moving core fleet. Stand by Group 1.
I copy, Command. Right. backing up. Getting
Stand by
underway.
Group 3.
Yeah? Worker ready. Drive's on full.
Command.
Worker here. Moving out.
Stand by Group 1. 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 Stand by Group 3.
I'll be there before
Stand by
you
Group
blink.
1. Stand by Group 3.
Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command. I'm on my way, Command. Coordinates locked in. I'm on my way, Command.
Processor here. Processor moving out.
Worker ready. Moving out.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Construction underway.
Yeah?
Begin upgrade now.
Worker ready. Worker ready.
Roger, Command.
Yeah?
Ready.
Stand by Group 1.
Underway, 2 coordinates now.
Worker ready. Worker here. Worker ready. Leave this to the pros.
Stand by Group 1.
Worker ready. Worker here. Yeah? Worker ready. Assisting. Repairs underway. Leave this to the pros. Repairs underway. Assisting. Leave this to the pros. Worker ready. Repairs underway. Assisting. Leave this to the pros.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 1.
Underway.
Worker here. Yeah, Command. Underway. Yeah? Drive's on full. Repairs underway. Yeah, Command. Underway. Worker ready. Yeah, Command. Underway. Assisting. Worker ready. Lead this to the pros. Worker here. Repairs underway. Yeah? Worker ready. Worker ready. Worker here. Yeah? Assisting. Worker ready. Lead this to the pros. Assisting. Repairs underway. Lead this to the pros. Worker ready. Yeah?
Command ship has successfully relocated.
Repairs underway.
Stand by Group 1.
Moving to attack. Target locked in.
Worker here. Worker ready. Understood. Harvesting.
Recon, ready to go.
Stand by Group 3.
I'll be there before you blink.
Stand by Group 1.
Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command.
Stand by Group
Target
1.
locked in.
I'm on my way, Command. Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group
Target
1.
acquired.
Worker here.
I copy, Command. Oh, roger. Moving shop.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 3.
I'll be there before you blink.
Stand by Group 1.
Moving to attack.
Worker ready.
Receiving.
Setting assigned Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 1.
Going into docking pattern.
Stand by Group 3.
I'll be there before you blink.
Picking up incoming hyperspace signatures. They appear to be Higaran support frigates and are indicating they wish to help with the repair of the Bushan Ray. Continue the repair work And be prepared to cover the frigates if the raiders try to hit them. Stand by Group 1.
Returning to hangar.
Stand by Group 3.
Coordinates locked in.
Yeah? Yeah?
Stand by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command.
Worker ready. Worker ready.
Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 1. Bridge. Command ship is underway. Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired. Target locked in.
Something's wrong. They aren't sending any Kith recognition codes. We are attempting to check their markings.
The frigates have changed shape. They are raider corvettes using some kind of holographic emitter technology to fool our sensors. Protect the destroyer at all costs.
Stand by Group 1.
Worker here. Worker here.
Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Command ship has arrived.
Moving to attack.
Command ship is under attack. Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Moving to attack.
Worker ready.
Stand by Group 1. Bridge. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired. Weapons charged.
Command ship is under attack. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Target locked in. Going into docking pattern.
Worker ready.
Processor here.
Yeah?
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Command.
Acolyte locked down.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired.
Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 1.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 1.
Returning to hangar.
Beginning construction.
Roger, Command. Can you speak up?
This is command. Bridge. We're picking up a dual signal on the emergency channel. Attention, Bushan Ray, did you send out a distress beacon?
Negative, Kun Lion. We've been picking up that signal since we drifted into the region. It must be some kind of derelict.
Command. Bridge.
Worker here.
Source of anomalous signal located. It may be of some value. Recommend sending a worker in to investigate and retrieve source of signal.
Stand by Group 1.
Underway, 2 coordinates now. Moving out.
Worker ready. Moving out.
Command. Bridge. This is command. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Underway.
Yeah? Salvaging. Worker ready. Assisting. Worker here. Lead this to the pros. Worker ready. Worker ready.
Bridge. This is command.
Repairs underway. Assisting. Yeah? Lead this to the pros.
Stand by Group 1.
Worker ready.
Picking up Tyrannic Raider comm transmissions. They must be after the derelict as well. Engage and destroy.
Attention, Bushan Ray. Was wondering if you might be able to help out.
Sorry, Kun Lion. We barely have nav restored to the point that we can hyperspace. Besides, even a mining kit should be able to handle a few pirates. Thanks for the help. Bushan Ray out.
Stand by Group 1. Escorts assigned.
After analyzing the pirate wreckage, our engineers believe they can replicate the mimicking technology. We can begin researching holographic projectors immediately.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired.
Report hostiles by Group 1.
Moving to attack. Ready. Weapons charged.
Worker here. Yeah? Yeah, Command. Underway.
Stand by Group 1.
Moving to attack.
Worker ready. Worker here. Repairs underway. Worker
Command
ready.
ship is under attack. Bridge.
Worker ready.
Bridge. Stand by Group 1.
Pattern.
We have retrieved the derelict and handed it over to the engineers for further investigation.
The raiders are retreating. The derelict is some sort of message pod, but the technology is like nothing we have ever seen before. We will analyze it further before returning to our mining mission.
Rods on full. Yeah, Command. Underway.
Processor here. Processor moving out.
Research
I
completed.
copy, Command.
Worker ready. Yeah?
Processor here.
Worker ready. Hauling rock.
There are no more available resources in explored area.
Roger, Command. Roger, Command.
Setting assigned Group 1.
Ready.
Setting assigned Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
Returning to hangar.
Honored greetings, Samta Kitsa. Did you receive our data regarding the anomalous artifact?
We have. Our researchers agree. The signal and design matches nothing currently used by known galactic races. Where is the pod now?
We have brought it aboard now and are securing it in the main hangar bay. What should we do with it? We're just a mining vessel. We're not equipped to study anything like this.
We are transmitting design specs so that your manufacturing unit can construct a science module.
Excuse me, Kitsa, but would it not be easier to seek help from another kid? We are still within hailing range of the Nabal command carrier. Surely they would have the staff to...
No, a find like this could lead to alien technology that surpasses anything used by the other Kith. Somehow needs this advantage. We have a science vessel, the Klee Sun, studying stellar phenomena in the Karuk-Tel system. They have been ordered to meet with you at these coordinates and transfer over a research team with analysis equipment. This matter must be kept within Kit Samtao. Is this clear?
Yes, Kitsa. Very clear. Kunlan out. Auto launch set.
We have arrived at rendezvous coordinates.
Picking up a signal from the Klisan. Something is wrong. They're being jammed. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
This Klisan, you've been a force. Get down behind.
Command stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
The Klisan is in some kind of danger. Find her immediately.
Worker here. Understood. Harvesting.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command. Underway, 2 coordinates now.
This is Command. Be advised, Fleet. Command ship is relocating.
Worker ready. Harvesting. Worker here. Hauling rock.
Receiving. Moving out.
Construction underway.
Warning. Strike wing near minefield.
Roger, Command.
Worker ready.
Ready.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command. Underway.
Roger, Command. Can you speak up? Processor moving out.
Command. Command ship is underway. Moving core fleet.
Recon,
Setting
ready
aside
to go.
Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command.
Roger, Command. Underway, 2 coordinates now. Coordinates locked in. Target acquired.
Report of hostiles by
Receiving.
Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Beginning construction. Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged. Target locked in.
Stand by Group 1.
Going into docking
Stand by
pattern.
Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Target locked in. Weapons
Stand by
charged.
Group 1. Stand by
Returning to
Group
hangar.
1. Stand by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command.
Stand by Group 3.
Coordinates
Stand by
locked
Group
in.
1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Adding ships to Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
Underway, 2 coordinates now.
Stand by Group 3.
I'll be there before you blink.
Stand by Group 1.
Moving out.
Bridge. Command ship is underway. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 3.
Coordinates locked
Stand
in.
by Group 2.
Underway.
Stand by Group 1.
Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 3.
I'll be there before you blink.
Stand by Group 1.
Yeah? Harvesting.
Stand by Group 1.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command.
Stand by Group 3.
I'm on my
Stand
way,
by Group
Command.
1.
Worker here.
This is Command. Be advised, Fleet. Command ship is stand by Group 1.
Target acquired. Underway. Moving to attack. Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired. Target locked in.
Stand by Group 3.
Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 1.
Ready. Weapons charged. Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 2.
I'll be there before you
Stand
blink.
by Group 2.
Underway, 2 coordinates now. Moving out.
Processor here. Oh, roger. Moving
Stand by
shop.
Group 3. Stand by Group 2.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 3.
Coordinates locked in.
Report of hostiles by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command.
Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 3.
I'll be there before you blink.
Stand by Group 1.
Weapons
Stand by
charged.
Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command. I'll be there before you blink. Coordinates locked in. I'm on my way, Command.
Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 3.
Locking on to your beacon.
Stand by Group 3.
I'm on my way, Command.
Report of hostiles by Group 3. Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Report of hostiles by Group 2.
Roger, Command. Going
Stand
into
by
docking
Group 1.
pattern.
Setting assigned Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Moving to attack. Receiving.
Stand by
Returning to
Group
hangar.
2.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Construction underway. Stand by Group 1.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 2. Bridge. Report of hostiles by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Ready. Going into
Stand by
docking
Group
pattern.
2. Setting assigned Group 2.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Stand by
Returning to
Group
hangar.
1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Receiving.
Stand by Group 2. Adding ships to Group 2. Command. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 2.
Going into
Stand by
docking
Group
pattern.
2. There are no more available resources in explored area. Core fleet.
Worker ready. Understood. Harvesting.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Beginning construction. There are no more available resources in explored area.
I copy, Command. up, getting underway. Processor moving out. Right, packing up, getting underway. Processor moving out.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Receiving. Roger, Command.
Just
Setting
tell me
aside
where to
Group
go.
3.
Coordinates locked in.
Roger, Command. Coordinates locked in.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Ready.
Stand by Group 1.
I'm on my way,
Stand by
Command.
Group 1.
Coordinates locked in.
Bridge. Command ship is underway.
Yeah?
Holding position.
Repeat. This is the police. We've been attacked by Vader forces and are pinned down behind a wall of mine. We have the location codes, but cannot transmit.
The raiders have pinned the Kleesan in a globe of mines. If the Kleesan moves, the mines will activate and destroy her.
Stand by Group 1.
Underway.
Stand by Group 3.
I'll be there
Stand by
before
Group
you
1.
blink.
Moving out. Underway. 2 coordinates now.
The Kleesan is trying to transmit some kind of coded data, but the jamming is too strong. We need to send a mimic in past the mines and establish a direct tight beam link.
Report of hostiles by Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Underway.
Just say the word.
Processor here. Roger, Command. Can you
Escorts
speak up?
assigned.
Mimic ready. Moving.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Moving to attack. Target locked in.
Report of hostiles by Group 2.
Target acquired. Weapons charged. Target acquired. Target locked in.
Construction underway. Stand by
Returning
Group
to
1.
hangar.
I am here, Command. Accepting move order. Yes, Command. Drives on. Path accepted. Yes, Command. Drives on. Accepting move order. Stopped. Path accepted.
Thank the Maker. You got through to us, Kunlan. We've been able to use our advanced scanners to access the mine transponder codes. Now you'll be able to see all of them on your sensor manager. If you're going to break us out, it'll have to be soon, though. This raider force is just pinning us until a larger fleet can get here and board us.
We have to free the Kleesan immediately. The Raider Guard fleet must be engaged and destroyed as well.
Stand by Group 1. We're a big target for those Raider missile corvettes. We need some more firepower of our own. Have engineering pull up whatever they can find on missile technology and have them begin researching it now. Research underway.
Build a weapons module immediately.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Beginning construction.
Processor here.
Escorts assigned. Stand by Group 1.
Underway. 2 coordinates now.
Stand by Group
Moving
2.
out.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group
Locked
2.
in. Moving out.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Adding ships to Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand
Underway
by
to
Group 2.
coordinates now.
Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged. Moving to attack. Target acquired.
The Cleason is out of danger. Recommend we escape into hyperspace before the main raider fleet can arrive.
Stand by Group 1.
Pattern.
Bridge. Holding position. Command.
Weapons module is now online.
Research completed. All ships return for docking and prepare for hyperspace.
Sumtar Research Team, log report, Mark 1.2. My team is aboard the Kun Lan and we're preparing for an in-depth analysis of the alien device, which was found derelict in Sector 112. We have set up our analysis equipment in the hangar bay and are attempting a full-surface scan before opening the device, which appears to be some sort of beacon or transmitter. The data transmission is in the form of a short, repeating tone, threaded with a strange data stream. Decoding it will take considerable time and processor power. In the meantime, we continue with our surface studies. Samples taken from the beacon's hull indicate an age of roughly 1 million Higaran years. Part of the beacon appears to have had some sort of organic layering at some point, but this has not been confirmed. Analysis continues.
Research module, this is the bridge. We've got power fluctuations in your area and the hangar bay. Are you running any tests?
Not that I know of, Bridge. Let me check.
What was that? What's going on down there? Fluctuations spreading to lower engine module.
Don't know. Give me a second. We were examining surface material from the
What is
alien
going
probe,
on?
and,
Now we've got biohazard warnings going off across the lower decks. What have you done?
Something is loose. It's killing us. You've got to save the rest of the ship. Jettison the lower deck.
Carrick, forgive us. Bridge to all stations. Emergency jettison protocols engaged.
Cut us loose!
The emergency jettison has left us crippled. We
Let
must
me at
gather
'em.
resources quickly and
Recon,
rebuild our hangar
ready to
module. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Construction underway.
Worker ready. Hauling rock.
Processor here. Well, Roger, moving shop. Processor moving out.
This is command. Beginning research. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
We need to know what happened to the lower decks. The Kleesan is going to perform some close-range scans, but with all the raider activity, they'll need a large escort force of acolytes.
Stand by Group 1.
Underway.
Escorts assigned. Beginning construction.
Worker ready.
Set self-destruct
Well,
now.
Stand by Group 3.
They won't take...
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Receiving.
Stand by Group
Roger,
1.
Command. Roger, Command. Ready, ready. Roger, Command. Receiving. Roger, Command. Underway, ready.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Vortex
Stand by
locked
Group
in.
2.
Holding position.
Receiving. Roger, Command. Ready.
Worker ready.
Research completed.
Ready. Receiving. Roger, Command.
Prepare to self-destruct.
May the mark... Scum.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command.
I copy, Command.
Receiving.
Construction underway.
More acolytes must accompany the Kleesan.
Yeah? Understood. Harvesting.
Roger, Command. Can you speak up? Processor moving out.
Mimic here.
Worker here.
Aye. Roger, Command.
Escorts assigned.
Acolyte Wing reports that they have fallen in alongside, and the Kleesan is proceeding to the module coordinates.
Bridge. Be advised, Fleet. Command ship is relocating. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
Underway, 2 coordinates now. Ready.
Setting assigned Group 3. Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 3. Command. Command ship is underway.
I am here, Command.
Return ship and stand down.
Mimic ready.
Mimic has been decommissioned.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Moving out.
Escorts assigned. Escorts assigned. Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 1. Escorts assigned. Bridge. Moving core fleet. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Underway.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Underway, 2 coordinates now. Moving out.
Stand by Group 3. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 3.
Standing down.
This is the Cleason. We are closing in to scan and download the module's data recorders. Sensors are picking up some sort of life sign. Some of the crew may still be alive. Wait, the module's gone active. I'm getting an energy spike.
Warning, we've lost all contact with the Cleason and her escorts. Life signs are low or non-existent on our ships, but they're still incoming on attack vectors with weapons hot.
Whatever happened to the research module must have spread to the other ships. We have no choice but to deal...
Command. Command ship is under attack. Beginning construction. Command ship has successfully
Worker ready.
relocated.
Worker ready.
Bridge. Command ship is under attack.
Yeah?
Roger, Command. Target locked in.
Setting assigned Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Bridge. Stand by Group 1. This is Command. Stand by Group 1. Command ship is under attack. Adding ships to Group 1.
Charged. Moving to attack. Roger, Command.
Stand
Returning
by
to
Group
hangar.
1. Command. Stand by Group 1.
Roger,
Stand by
Command.
Group 1.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 1.
Receiving.
Stand by Group
Locking
1.
pattern.
Stand by Group 1.
This is going downhill
Command ship
fast.
is under attack.
This is going downhill fast.
Stand by Group 1. Bridge. Stand by Group 1.
Returning to hangar.
Stand by Group 1. Bridge. Command ship is under attack. The emergency jettison has left us crippled. We
Worker
must
ready.
gather resources quickly and rebuild our hangar module.
Understood. Harvesting.
Construction underway. Bridge. Be advised, fleet. Command ship is relocating.
Mimic here.
Return ship and stand down.
Just say the word.
Stand down, ship.
Processor here. Right. Packing up, getting underway. Processor moving out.
Yeah?
Mimic has been decommissioned.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Roger,
Recon
Command.
has been decommissioned.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command.
Return ship and stand down. Stand by Group 2. Command.
Worker ready. Worker here.
We need to know what happened to the lower deck.
Worker ready.
The Glisan is going to perform some close-range scans, but with all the raider activity,
Worker
they'll
ready.
need a large escort force of acolytes.
Good timing. There's a rattle in the manifold.
ACV has been decommissioned.
Beginning construction. Bridge. Holding position.
Worker here.
Stand by Group 1.
Yeah? Worker
4 acolytes must accompany the Klisan.
Worker ready. Good timing. There's a rattle in the manifold. Yeah?
Stand down, ship. Bridge.
Worker has been decommissioned.
Processor here.
Command.
Ready.
Escorts assigned.
Roger, Command. Can you speak up? Oh, Roger. Moving shop.
Bridge. Command ship is underway. This is command.
I copy, Command. Processor moving out.
Bridge. Command ship has successfully relocated.
Holding position.
This is the Klisan. We are closing in to scan and download the module's data. Sensors are picking up some sort. Wait. The module's
Warning. We've lost all...
Whatever happened to the...
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Construction underway. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Underway. 2 coordinates now.
Halting. Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Command ship is under attack. Stand by Group 1. Adding shift to Group 2.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 1. Adding shift to Group 1. Stand by Group
Moving
2.
to attack.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Report of hostiles by Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Adding shift to
Going
Group
into
2.
docking pattern.
Command ship is underway. Moving core fleet.
Worker ready.
Processor here. Processor moving out.
This is command. Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Target
Stand by
locked in.
Group 2.
Worker ready.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
Worker here.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Yeah?
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Beginning construction. Research underway. Beginning research. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Moving to attack.
Construction underway. Stand by Group 1. Command. Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 1.
Weapons
Stand by
charged.
Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Target locked in. Weapons
Stand by
charged.
Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Command ship is under attack. Stand by Group 1.
Returning to hangar.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 1.
Acolyte locked down.
Stand by Group 2.
Moving to
There
attack.
are no more available resources in explored area.
Receiving.
Stand by Group 1.
Going into
Stand by Group 2.
Roger, command.
Stand by
Returning to
Group
hangar.
1. Stand by Group 2.
Going into
Stand by
docking
Group
pattern.
1.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Moving to attack. Target locked in.
Stand by
This is
Group
going
1.
downhill fast.
Stand by Group 1. Stand
This
by
is
Group
going
1.
downhill fast.
There are no more available resources in explored area. Stand by Group 1.
Roger, command.
Stand by Group 1.
Receiving.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
Ready.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Going into target.
Stand by Group 2. Setting assigned Group 1. Command ship is under attack.
Receiving.
Adding ships to Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Project terminated. Bridge. Be advised, fleet. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1. Hostiles by Group 2. Command ship in danger. Alert. Command ship under a massive attack. Command ship is under attack. The emergency jettison has left us crippled. We must gather resources quickly and rebuild our hangar module. Return ship
Worker
and
ready.
stand down.
Worker ready. Harvesting. Yeah?
I copy, command. Oh, Roger. Moving shop.
Be advised, fleet. Command ship is relocating. Construction underway.
Mimic has been decommissioned.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Receiving. Roger, Command. Roger, Command.
Stand down, ship.
Ready. Ready. Roger, Command. Receiving. Roger, Command. Roger, Command. Roger, Command. Receiving. Ready.
ACV has been decommissioned. We need to know what happened to the lower decks. The Kleesan is going to perform some close-range scans, but with all the raider activity, they'll need a large escort force of acolytes.
Beginning construction. Bridge. Command ship is underway.
Processor here.
More acolytes must accompany the Kleesan.
Processor moving out.
This is Command. Moving core fleet.
Roger, Command.
Escorts assigned.
Ready.
Escorts assigned. Command ship has successfully relocated. Stand by Group 1. Research underway.
Holding position.
This is the Kleesan. Sensors are picking up some sort of... Wait! The module's gone active.
Warning.
Whatever happened to them?
Beginning research. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Construction underway. Stand by Group 1.
Recon, ready to go.
Return ship and stand down. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Target
Stand
acquired.
by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group
Target
2.
locked in.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Bridge. Stand by Group 1. Research completed. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 2.
Underway.
Processor here. Processor moving out.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1. Adding ships to Group 2. Stand by Group 2. Escorts assigned. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Worker here.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Returning to hangar.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Moving to
Stand
attack.
by Group 2.
Worker ready.
Command ship
Worker
is
here.
under attack. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 2.
Target locked
Stand by
in.
Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Report of hostiles by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Receiving. Returning to hangar.
Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Report of hostiles by Group 2.
Ready. Going into docking
Stand by
pattern.
Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Roger, Command. Returning to hangar. Roger, Command.
Stand
Going
by
into
Group
docking
1.
pattern. Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Returning
Report
to
of
hangar.
hostiles by Group 1.
Target
Stand
acquired.
by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Beginning construction. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Receiving.
Stand by Group 2. Research completed.
Our ships were taken over by some sort of biomechanical virus, carried on that beam the research module fired. We can run a charge through the hulls of our ships to reduce the rate of infection.
Stand by
Target
Group
locked
1.
in. Receiving. Weapons charged.
Worker ready.
Bridge. Stand by Group 1. Bridge. We have hyperspace signatures. Looks like the Tyrannic Raiders have tracked us down. And they have an Imperial heavy cruiser with them.
The Kleesan is our property now. Be gone or be destroyed.
You don't understand. The Kleesan and our module have been subverted by something and it is spreading. Do not approach them. Repeat, do not approach them.
A transparent ploy, even for a ship full of miners. We thought you Hagarans were smarter than this. Now depart before we claim you as well.
Report of hostiles by Group 2. Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Ready. Returning to hangar.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Roger,
Adding
Command.
ships to Group 2.
Target acquired.
Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Target locked in. Ready.
Stand by Group 2.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 1. Command. There are no more available resources in explored area.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 2.
Moving to attack. Receiving. Going into docking pattern.
Stand by
Roger,
Group
Command.
2.
Roger, Command.
Stand by
Returning
Group
to
2.
hangar. Going downhill fast.
Report of hostiles by Group 2.
Receiving. Going into docking pattern. Ready. Returning
Stand by
to hangar.
Group 2.
Roger, Command. Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 2.
Ready. Going into docking pattern.
Roger, Command. Can you speak up?
Yeah?
Roger, downhill fast.
Command ship is under attack.
Roger, Command. Target acquired.
Report of hostiles by Group 2. This is Command.
Ready.
Adding ships to Group 1.
Worker here.
Roger,
Stand by
Command.
Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Setting assigned Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 1.
Worker ready, Command.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Command ship is under attack.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Bridge.
Receiving. Returning to hangar.
Stand by Group 1.
Going into docking pattern.
Yeah?
Command.
Worker ready. Good timing. There's a rattle in the manifold.
Processor here.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Ready.
Adding ships to Group 1. Escorts assigned.
A research module. That'll make up for having to chase these Agarans halfway across the sector. All acquisition teams prepare for boarding.
The fools have made things much worse. All infected vessels are closing on us. We can't survive an enemy we don't understand. We must escape into hyperspace. Hyperspace module charged. Now go.
All ships return for docking and prepare for hyperspace. Command ship is under attack. Report of hostiles by Group 1. Command ship is under attack. Report of hostiles by Group 1.
Ship engineers report 1.2. What the Kleesan and their science team lost, my engineers are now analyzing the subversion entity we have codenamed the Beast. The Beast seems to infect us with this kind of particle being that layers the target with techno-organic robots. Once these entities make contact with a compatible surface, they begin to absorb material and infiltrate the target structure. When they make contact with organic matter, they use the mass to form a neural control network that then takes control of the ship. Each beast cell functions like a biomechanical virus. It's capable of using and subverting living cells in much the same way that it subverts and uses non-organic technology. More studies need to be done, but we're engineers, not biologists. Analysis of the infection attack indicates that the beast particles ride the charged plasma beam and then coat the target. The charged nature of the beam allows it to jump from target to target. Infection per shot seems based on the mass of the target ships. Again, more qualified analysis is desperately needed if we're to find a counter to this beam.
We have come to find a Bentusi trading ship to seek information on the beast. If anyone has ever fought this thing before, they will know. Sensors are reading a Bentusi energy signature here. Intercept and open communications with them.